A large dog wandering through the open field often becomes a symbol of gentle strength, moving with calm assurance. People admire how its size never overshadows its patience, especially when guarding children or observing passing animals. Its steady presence offers comfort, making it a reminder that power does not always need loud expression to inspire confidence. Emotion differentiation helps humans notice subtle feelings: sadness versus disappointment, excitement versus anxiety. Observing animals, researchers see parallels as expressions vary with context and tone. Understanding these distinctions strengthens communication, improving empathy and response. The concept shows that clarity in inner experiences supports better decisions, especially when navigating personal challenges or relationships requiring thoughtful attention. A friendly dog running toward visitors demonstrates trust built over time. Its wagging tail and bright eyes create an inviting atmosphere, encouraging even nervous people to relax. Such companionship reflects how animals strengthen social bonds naturally. This behavior reminds us that kindness can cross species lines, fostering connections without complex expectations or conditions. Vegetarian birds that thrive on fruits, leaves, and seeds contribute to healthy ecosystems by dispersing plant life widely. Their feeding habits influence forest patterns and help maintain biodiversity. Observing them reveals how nature balances diets across species, ensuring specialized roles evolve. Their gentle nature emphasizes that survival sometimes comes from peaceful coexistence with plants rather than chasing prey. Precipitation shapes landscapes in countless ways, from nourishing crops to filling lakes essential for wildlife. When clouds release moisture, ecosystems shift, prompting plants and animals to adapt quickly. Communities rely on these cycles for agriculture and daily life. The constant rhythm of falling water shows how interconnected climate, survival, and resource availability truly are for all living things. Animal talk includes subtle gestures, sounds, and patterns that convey warnings, comfort, or invitations. Many species use complex communication, proving intelligence exists beyond human language. Studying these interactions reveals intricate social structures where cooperation or competition shapes group behavior. Understanding their signals helps humans appreciate how meaning travels through the natural world without written words. The water cycle and rain illustrate nature's continuous movement, transforming liquid to vapor and back again. Each stage supports life by replenishing rivers, nurturing forests, and cooling environments. This endless circulation demonstrates balance, reminding us that even the simplest processes sustain global ecosystems. Observing rainfall encourages awareness of how fragile yet dependable these systems remain. The origin of species centers on gradual change driven by adaptation, competition, and survival. Evolution reveals how tiny variations accumulate, shaping the remarkable diversity seen today. Understanding these principles helps people appreciate connections among organisms. The concept highlights that life's complexity developed through continuous natural processes rather than sudden events, offering insight into Earth's deep history. Journalism and internet platforms transformed storytelling, linking global audiences instantly. Reporters share information faster than ever, but accuracy and ethics remain essential. The digital age invites citizen participation, blending professional voices with public perspectives. This shift creates opportunities and challenges, demanding critical thinking to distinguish reliable sources from misleading content in an overwhelming information landscape. A music recorder offers beginners an accessible way to understand rhythm, breath control, and melody. Its simple structure produces clear notes that encourage experimentation. Children often use it to explore creativity before advancing to complex instruments. This modest tool reflects how musical expression can start small, inspiring lifelong appreciation for sound, harmony, and performance. The black fly, though tiny, influences entire ecosystems through its feeding behavior and role in food chains. Found near flowing water, it supports birds and fish that rely on insects for nutrition. Despite its nuisance to humans, its presence indicates healthy waterways. Studying this species reveals how even the smallest organisms help maintain ecological stability. African American rights movements reshaped societal values by challenging unjust systems and advocating equality. Courageous voices demanded fair treatment, access, and representation in public life. Their efforts inspired global conversations on justice and human dignity. Through persistence and solidarity, these movements demonstrated how collective action can shift long-standing power structures toward greater fairness. Competition and cooperation exist simultaneously in nature and society, influencing growth and relationships. Animals compete for territory yet cooperate for protection. Humans mirror this balance in workplaces and communities. Recognizing when to collaborate or strive individually strengthens group success. This interplay encourages resilience, teaching that progress often emerges from blending both strategies wisely. Fish glide through water with remarkable efficiency, adapting to varied habitats from coral reefs to icy lakes. Their colors, shapes, and behaviors reveal evolutionary diversity. Many species form schools for protection, while others hunt independently. Observing them offers insight into underwater ecosystems, illustrating how life thrives in environments shaped by pressure, temperature, and constant movement. Different eggs across species reveal stunning variations in size, color, and structure. Birds use pigments for camouflage, reptiles rely on leathery shells, and fish scatter tiny transparent eggs underwater. These designs reflect survival strategies shaped by environment and predators. Studying them illuminates how reproduction evolves creatively to ensure the continuation of diverse life forms. Aquatic migration showcases extraordinary endurance as marine creatures travel vast distances for spawning or food. Whales follow ancient routes, while tiny plankton drift on currents across oceans. These journeys reveal how survival depends on rhythm, timing, and environmental cues. Tracking such movement helps scientists understand ocean health, climate patterns, and future ecological changes. Avian navigation remains a remarkable natural mystery, involving magnetic sensing, celestial cues, and learned routes. Birds travel thousands of kilometers with impressive accuracy, returning to the same resting grounds yearly. Their discipline demonstrates powerful instinctual memory. Observing their flights highlights how even fragile creatures manage feats that challenge human understanding of orientation and endurance. A forest microclimate forms through layers of shade, moisture, and varied vegetation. These conditions shape how animals forage, rest, or migrate. Small temperature shifts inside dense foliage influence insects, birds, and mammals differently. Understanding these local patterns reveals how delicate ecological networks function, reminding us how easily they can be disrupted by environmental change. Coastal sediment flow determines shoreline structure, affecting habitats for crabs, birds, and marine plants. Waves move grains constantly, creating shifting landscapes that demand adaptation from organisms. This dynamic environment illustrates natural engineering at work. Observing sediment transport helps communities prepare for erosion and rising sea levels, emphasizing the importance of sustainable coastal management. Meadow pollination depends on bees, butterflies, and wind working together to sustain flowering plants. Each organism contributes uniquely to spreading pollen, ensuring genetic diversity and seasonal renewal. Meadows thrive on this cooperation, offering food and shelter to countless species. The process showcases how interconnected life becomes when small actions build thriving ecosystems over generations.